What's up? Good afternoon. I'm Juan Pablo Morales, and with my partners, we will talk about contamination in Mexico and the way in which this has been maintained in the same way, regardless of the quarantine by the COVID 19. Let's get started.
In Mexico City, pollution affects the quality of life of the 22 million people who live in the capital and its metropolitan area. According to a study carried out by National Geographic, the reduction in the use of the 5 million cars that circulate in Mexico City is insufficient to reduce the high levels of environmental pollution. Its emission of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide do not drop. Public transport and cargo trucks are the ones that burn the worst diesel available, as well as open-air garbage dumps increase pollution.
Mexico City is one of the most polluted metropolises in the world. Behind the greenish cloud that daily clouds the horizon of our city, there are other factors. These are some examples. The big industries, the continuous forest fires registered at this time of the year in neighboring communities, the heavy heat, and the activity of the Popocatépetl volcano. The slowdown in global economic activity due to the pandemic situation has already had a significant impact on the environment, but Mexico has not yet benefited from these positive indirect effects. If a person has been exposed to contamination, their defense may be lower, so it is appropriate to take the recommendation to stay home.
It is known that many companies, industries, landfills, etc. are the main pollutions. And regardless of the current contamination, it has continued throughout the entire quarantine. However, one of the possible options would be to use bicycle to avoid the use of public transport and reduce the risk of contracting diseases such as COVID-19. The civil association Bicitecas has also proposed to apply this initiative in Mexico City. They proposed to create 300 kilometers of temporary bicycle lanes to allow people who have to go out on the street for economic reasons to move in a safer way in terms of health. Some of these benefits are the decongest of public transport, the reduction of using cars, and the air quality, although there will be no response from the government.
According to the aforementioned, my way to help and reduce contamination, not only during quarantine but also on working days, will be to pick up my friends to go to school and avoid using many cars. It is better to use one car than using 3 or 4. So this is an agreement with myself and with the environment so that we can reduce contamination in Mexico City.
To end the video, I would like you to fight pollution. I'm not asking you to plant thousands of trees or to make energy from garbage. The only thing that I ask you is to reflect and start helping the planet. For example, I separate the garbage into inorganic and organic, or I use the waste of fruits and vegetables as compost.
I will use recycled bags because day by day we damage our ecosystems by not recycling or not reusing things that maybe can have another use. It is important to be conscious of what are we doing and how are we taking care of the planet.
In conclusion, adapting to this new way of life is complicated. However, we will all do our part. We will not only reduce the number of infections due to public transport, but also the air we breathe will be cleaner and pollution will not affect the citizens' health. Hasta la vista, babies. And remember, stay at home.